Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 5 favourite things about EA FC 25. So, first one we'll start off with is evolutions. Unfortunately, I'm so busy in life these days, I don't get time to do as many of these as I want and put the hours in on them. But the evolutions this year have been a huge improvement on the game. In particular, when we're getting evolutions like the Zidane that we had for free. That Zidane is legit, not top tier in the sense of he wouldn't be perfect for the rest of the game, but a very good card that you can use pretty much for the rest of the game. He's very good right now, like a top 10 midfielder at least. That for free and being able to evolve him up is very cool. We're getting Maradona tomorrow. We'll have a proper look at him when the Grassroot Greats promo comes out. The evolutions have been really good this year. To me, really stood out. And I think make the game a lot better, a lot more accessible. I would say there's a bit of an issue that some of these they're almost identical to each other in the sense of a lot of the cards end up looking quite similar, but the fact you can actually take one of your favourite players. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC 25? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today and make them really good. I think it's a win, and I think evolutions are definitely better this year. Interested to see what you guys think on that, but yeah, that's just my opinion. I think it's actually been a pretty good upgrade to the system this year. Long may it continue. Number 2, just the sheer amount of promos that we've had. If we look, some people don't like this. I really like it. I think the more content, the better. Lots of different promos. I even thought the Ballon d'Or thing was kind of cool. I think they could have done a bit more of it. But I like seeing adding more content, more promos, more ways of getting players. I just think they need to make it so the promos, it's not near impossible to pack a card, and if you do pack one, it's never going to be the top one. I mean, that's probably the biggest issue, in my opinion, with the game. But the stuff this year has been better. They've been experimenting a bit more, like the evolution of a future star academy player that had an icon, or could make it an icon. You have to remember that they've never done something like that before. As I always say, EA tend to do something good and then miss out on a trick. The Future Star Academy should have just been any player under 21. Surely they could have implemented that into the game. But for me, they're adding a few new promos. They're keeping a lot of popular ones. It's good. The flashback icons, that's been pretty good. It's somewhat baby icons, really, isn't it? But it's been a mix of the classic promos that people like and a mix of new ones that are cool and I think have added to the game. Like I say, there's far more issues than just the content in terms of the cards. There's issues with the content now they implement it. But the amount of promos, I think, has been pretty good. Maybe they could be a bit less samey. Number 3. You'll notice this video is just menu stuff. It's not gameplay stuff. Number 3, SBCs. Really good this year. What's this one here? Towards earning the FC Pro Open Champ. What's this card? Why is he the FC Pro card? I just don't feel like a pro would have picked him. Inspired by Anders Vertgang. I don't really know why Anders would pick Schweinsteiger unless he barely had any options. I don't know. It is a good card though, I'm not going to lie. He can play a lot of different roles as well. He'd be an amazing deep line playmaker. He'll be really good, to be fair. It's nice to see a usable card. Just doesn't seem like the type of card that Anders would randomly pick. What's his price looking at? I thought it was enough. Honestly, he'll be relatively reasonably priced. Let's have a look. He is. Okay, a bit more than I thought. 950k, not as cheap as I thought. Still a pretty damn good card though. Icon chemistry. And they've given us loads of good icon cards this year in terms of cheap SBCs. I think some of the SBCs like the player mods need to be upgraded, but there's been a lot of good stuff in the SBCs this year. They're trying to move the game closer, I think, to a completely untradeable game. SBCs are a part of that, but whilst they do it, if they're doing more affordable good ones, that's good. I don't want the game to be completely untradeable, but I just feel that's the way EA try to make the game go. But yeah, I like SBCs. Think they are good. Another thing I like, the tactics system and player roles. I think they're better this year. That's number 4. The tactics and player roles for me is nice. This as well, just a nice little quality of life in the code. People still, by the way, comment on my video saying, what's the code? When I've literally, you go here, and it shows the code there. Like, people blind. Like, the fact you can share a code, tactics here are a bit simpler, but you can still do quite a bit with them. The player roles make players genuinely they do feel a little bit more like a football player would in terms of the position. I really like that. Of course, there's more tweaking that needs to happen. This system is not perfect. There's definite issues. There's definite ways they could make this better. I like it though. I think it's improved tactics in a fundamental way. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't always reflect just how the game plays, but for me, it's been a good positive change to. It was an FCIQ system, is it they call? It was a huge difference compared to anything we've had since Ultimate Team Champs really has been a thing. The code itself, just a nice quality of life. Why can't they put content creator codes for like FIFA points? A lot of content creators make good money and it helps support the community. For me though, really, really good upgrade to the tactics this year. I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. Oh, I'm tired, man. My team at the moment. And then number 5, the rewards. Whilst they are not perfect, they did something that I've been crying out for years. Where is it? You can actually get promo cards. I honestly think it should be the cards that are currently in the promo. So it should be like what you call it, the grassroots greats when they come out this week. But just adding these cards to promo cards to champs rewards is huge because it means they're a lot more relevant. The team of the weeks, they still give those. Yeah, they're just literally, that's just like making 90k. You always get the absolute worst. I think the base icon needs upgrading to a better version of icon, by the way. Like the base icons, there's barely any at this point, which are that good. But the rewards this year are miles better. If you can get rank 3 or above, you're guaranteed solid rewards. There is an issue, of course, with pack weight and getting the really good cards. I feel like the top cards are so expensive, even compared to the rewards, that it is an issue. But for me, this is a lot better than they have been. And I would rather praise good stuff when EA do it than just slow up and say it's not enough. Sure, I can say it's not enough, but I will praise what they are doing and I want to see constant progression. I want the game to be the best it can be. The best it can be needs constant progression for that, and I think we've seen some this year. Do I think the game's good? No, probably not, but I think it's better than last year's, and I think there's been some good improvements this year that I hope EA keep pushing forward with. Appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, keep it spicy. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.